previous videos, I've talked about the 2x2x3 since it's one of my favorite non-WCA events, and I've said how it's basically just the same as square one. It's pretty weird that a cuboid is virtually the exact same as a shape-shifting WCA event, but it's completely true. Of course, there's no cube shape with 2x2x3 and no edge orientation or edge permutation since there's no edges, but it does require corner orientation, corner permutation, and middle layer orientation just like with square one. And it uses the exact same algorithms. Also, since there's no edges on the 2x2x3, there's no parity, which is pretty chill. I think it's pretty neat how these seemingly completely different puzzles are actually pretty similar. So in this video, I want to show some other random non-WCA cubes that are very similar to regular WCA events. Next, we have the Yilang time wheel. Discovering that this was solved the exact same way as normal WCA events was actually very shocking to me. When I decided to solve this puzzle for the first time, I was dreading it because I thought it was going to be insanely difficult to solve. It turns out I was completely wrong because it's literally the exact same as solving a 3x3 and then solving 5x5 centers. Solving it like a 3x3 will complete the outer layer edges like this. Then the rest is solved like 5x5 centers, except instead of turning the entire layer, you're just turning the center part. I love this puzzle because when it's scrambled, it looks very daunting, but it's actually really easy and fun to solve. Now I want to talk about Scube. There's a bunch of really cool puzzles that are solved almost exactly like Scube. So when you're solving Scube, there's one really crucial algorithm, the sledgehammer. This algorithm is really all you need to know in order to be able to solve Scube. At my first time competing in Scube, I literally used the one algorithm method where I just did a bunch of sledges, and it worked fine for me. If you know how to use the sledgehammer, then there's a bunch of non-WCA events you'll be able to easily solve, such as the Dino Cube, the Ivy Cube, and the Ready Cube. All three of these cubes basically just need sledgehammers in order to be solved. Finally, we have the X cube, which is similar to the Yilang time wheel in that it's solved like a 3x3, then a 5x5. The first step is doing the cube shape, and to complete this, all you have to do is solve it like a 3x3. Then you do the white and yellow centers, which is pretty intuitive. Then is the last four centers, which are solved very similarly to 5x5 centers. You just have to pay more attention to the permutation of the pieces. The main difference between this and 5x5 centers is that with this you might run into a sort of parity where two centerpieces are swapped. Believe it or not, this can actually be solved using the 5x5 edge parity algorithm that switches opposite edges. I don't know why, but it works. Alright guys, that is all for this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I think it's really cool how if you have the knowledge of how to solve WCA events, you'll also be able to figure out a bunch of other really cool puzzles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!